Morning, everybody. A happy Thursday. Thank you for joining me. First of all, if you'd like to turn your phones to silent or turn them off so they're not going to be a distraction, and find yourself somewhere quiet to sit or lie down. You can sit in a variety of ways. So you can sit cross-legged if that feels comfortable. You can kneel if that feels comfortable. You can sit on the front of a chair, on your sitting bones, hips relaxed, shoulders down, back of the neck long, so you can sit like that. If you prefer and you really want to relax in this, then you could lie down with a blanket over you, legs out in front of you, arms by the side of your body, little space in between your body and your arms with your hands and palms turned up. Again, hips nice and relaxed and open. You can roll your feet from side to side, see where they come. Have your shoulders nice and down in the back, and again, back of the neck long, really relaxing into this position. So taking a little bit of time now this morning, just sort of 10 minutes or so, time for you to take stock of things and to begin to focus on your breath. So first of all, some little tiny warm-up things. So I'd like you to gently roll your shoulders back a couple of times, seeing if you've got any achy, crunchy bits, and roll your shoulders forward a few times as well. And gently lift those shoulders up to your ears, arms dangling, and release on the out breath. And as you breathe in through your nostrils, squeezing, lifting, and out through your nostrils. So trying to coordinate that breath a little bit. So relaxing into the breath now and starting to tune in to what's going on with your breath. If you've had a busy morning, you might find it's a little bit jumpy or restless. If you've had a relaxed day so far, maybe it's nice and smooth and still. So you can lower your gaze to stare at something on the floor or in the room, or if you prefer, you can gently close your eyes and begin to key into your breath and where you feel it happening inside the body. So you'll probably notice that as you breathe in through your nostrils, you feel a gentle rise of the belly, the stomach area, a gentle opening of the lower ribs, perhaps even the upper ribs. And as you breathe out, you'll feel this nice lowering and relaxing and releasing of those areas. So starting to tune into that. The stomach is the seat of your breath. When we get stressed or tired or worn out, we tend to breathe from our chest area, which isn't so great. So to relax and to focus, you need to tune in to that base breath where it begins, which is the stomach, the lower diaphragm. So breathing in, I'd like you to take 2 more breaths at this place, becoming aware. In through your nostrils, out through your nostrils. And with each breath, you're grounding, relaxing, becoming more aware of the little differences of each breath. On your next in-breath, I'd like you to take your attention to the breath and focus on the part of your body where you feel it most strongly. So perhaps this is the belly or the stomach area. Perhaps you are feeling it quite strongly in the chest. Perhaps you can focus on the lips or the nostrils and begin to tune in and stay with your experience of the breath, breathing in and breathing out and feeling the sensations of just breathing. That's all. Allowing the breath to breathe itself and letting go of any need to direct or manipulate the breath in any way. Don't try and control it or change it. Simply see what you find that's there already. Breathing in and simply breathing out. You're supported and held by the surface that you're lying on, resting with the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Now taking your attention to the breath, I'd like you to imagine it sweeping through your body. So if you take your attention to the crown or the top of your head, breathing in, imagine you're breathing in through the crown of the head, filling the body with breath, and sweeping down the body and breathing out through the soles of the feet. And I'd like you to follow that breath 2 more times. So breathing in through the crown of the head and sweeping, filling the body, and breathing out through the soles of the feet. And some of you might like to breathe in through your nostrils as you breathe in and release through your mouth, through the soles of your feet. Now reverse this process and imagine that you're breathing in through the soles of your feet, that you're drawing air in, allowing the body to fill with breath and with energy, and that you're breathing out through the crown on the top of your head. And follow 2 breaths like this. Filling with energy and releasing and relaxing, and breathing out through the crown of the head, sweeping the body with the breath, breathing in and breathing out from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head. When you come to the end of that process, sweeping through your body, you've almost done your own sort of body scan in a way. I'd like you to now return your breath just to a regular, normal pattern. Breathing in through nostrils and out through the nostrils. And as you breathe in, you're breathing in energy, positivity, and a definite sense of calm. And as you breathe out, you release and let go of any tensions or any tiredness that you might have. And follow that process, noticing how each breath you take is slightly different from the one before. Some of you might find that your breathing is still jumpy, it's still a little raggedy, that's fine. Just notice it. Some of you may feel that you're beginning to ground into that breath, that you're relaxing, that perhaps your exhalation is becoming a little bit longer, a little bit deeper, a little bit calmer. And continue in this way. And when your mind wanders, simply bring it back to that very simple process. Breathing in, breathing out, and the small movements and changes that you notice in your body. Now, culturally, we tend to be very good at focusing on what is wrong with us, what we can't do, what we want to improve, what we want to change, what we want to alter. Some of us get really wrapped up in this. But what if we did something completely different, totally different, and we actually deliberately noticed what is right or what is good with us? Now, the following practice, you can try it another time, perhaps when you go to bed, when you start to fall asleep, or perhaps at any point during the day. You can do the process sitting or lying down, or even while walking. And I'd like you to try this. Take a moment or 2 to focus on the sensations of breathing. Start to notice where you're connected with the ground, where you have contact with the ground. So this might be, if you're lying down, your calf muscles, your back, your arms, the back of your head. If you're sitting, it might be the soles of your feet, contact with the chair, your hands on your lap. And start to come into your body. And start with the most obvious things, the things we take for granted. So for instance, you might want to start with your feet. Your feet that have carried you for miles and miles and miles around the surface of the earth. The feet that have helped you to swim, if you can swim. The feet that have helped you to run, to bike somewhere, to help carry somebody or something, to help people. Then focus on your hands that work for you every day, the things that we only notice. Perhaps we have a cut on our finger and it's annoying to us, and then it makes us realize how much we actually should value our hands and how much we do use them. So it can be helpful in this process to actually scan through the body. Start with your feet, then moving upwards. And you can make this process of appreciation of the different parts of your body as detailed or as general as you wish. And as you focus your awareness on each part of the body, in turn notice any thoughts or emotions arising around it. Even if the body's ability to function is less than perfect, or the appearance is not as you would like it to be, just notice what you can do with it, however modest that might be. Some of you may become aware of breaks or damage or aches or anything that you have in that body, and there might be all sorts of emotions wrapped up in that. But begin to see things slightly differently and appreciate what you find and what you have. Scanning through your body, your feet, your legs, your pelvic area, your stomach, your ribs, your chest, shoulders, the strong muscles of your back, your neck and throat, your face, your eyes, your sense of smell, your sense of taste, your skin, appreciating all these things. Always start with the simplest of things that you can do, things that you use every day. And through this sort of practice, we're opening up to the possibility that there is much that's good or even just okay in our lives, even when things become difficult. Now, today, I'd like you to make an intention to notice any pleasant experiences you have today. These might be very small things, from noticing the clean, sharp smell of the air when you go from inside your house to outside your house, hearing a child or someone laugh, listening to a favorite song, seeing a pleasing arrangement or combination of colors, being in your garden. It will be different for each one of us. We're not trying to create positive experiences. We're simply paying attention to any pleasant experiences that regularly occur, but that we usually ignore or might quickly forget. Breathing in and breathing out with this intention in mind. And as you go through your day, notice these small things that happen, small positive little things that you can notice. So I need to gently waken you up now, but you can take your time. There's no need to rush. So breathing in through your nostrils and exhaling through your mouth fully and completely. And again, a deeper, energized breath, breathing in through your nostrils and out through your mouth. Gently wiggling your fingers, moving your wrists, moving your head from side to side, gently wiggling your toes. And when you're ready, opening your eyes and coming back to full awareness. You might want to move those shoulders, you might want to move your hips or your legs, anything that feels slightly stiff or achy. Thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you've enjoyed the session. If you have, pop a little like on whatever medium you accessed it on. And thank you very much. Have a great day.